it's Michelle, and today's video is going to be yet another Mandela effect video for you guys. Love the Mandela effect. I feel like I don't have to keep saying that. I post these videos a lot and you guys still really like them, which makes me very happy because they're fun for me. And there's so many Mandela effects coming out every day that you guys send me, you guys tag me in, and I am obsessed. I love it. I just think it's fun. And it's maybe one of the dumbest conspiracy theories ever, but I believe it. Just an ever so quick cutaway from the video because I have traveled to this is my childhood bedroom to home for Christmas, but I of course could not have done it without Base. As I'm sure you guys already know, Base is a luggage and bag company created by none other than the Queen, Shay Mitchell. You guys know I grew up watching Pretty Little Liars. Pretty Little Liars made me realize I was a lesbian. Shay Mitchell is very important to me. She created Base, which is a luggage and accessory company that will help you travel in style, which I'm here for, but it also helps you travel efficiently. Just flew across the country with this bad boy. This is the Weekender, and I'm obsessed with this bag. I literally bring it everywhere. It just has so many pockets and so many different areas where you can put all of the things that you could possibly need and have them all be organized. I also really love that this has a bottom compartment that's separate from the bag. So this is perfect for putting shoes in there, anything. I love it. Also got the carry-on suitcase and they match perfectly, which I'm obsessed with. They're just these beautiful neutral colors, which I feel like everyone's into these days. Base honestly thought of everything you need. Their luggage has little weight indicators, which will tell you if your luggage is overweight, which I think is like every bag should do that. That is the most helpful thing ever because seriously guys, there have been times where I had to pay for an overweight bag, which is so stupid, but I'd be packing a lot of stuff. So this way I can know before I even go to the airport and sort it out. I also love that Base has little bags for laundry called dirt bags. It's like funny. And it comes with the luggage. It's just like a nice little separate baggie. Keep your dirty clothes separate from your clean clothes, which I am obsessed with because I personally, if I can have access to a laundry machine, I will be doing laundry while I'm on vacation. I like to go home with all clean clothes. Suitcases have really cushioned handles, which is so nice and luxurious, and 360 gliding wheels, which just helps you get around the airport easier, which is nice because airports are stressful. I also love the Base suitcases have locks, so if you don't want TSA going through your stuff, perfect, you can lock it. Base right now is giving my listeners 15% off of their first orders if you go to basetravel.com/Platti. Thank you again to Base for sponsoring this video. I am so obsessed with you guys' luggage. I can't wait to get more pieces. I just want one in every color. Again, go to basetravel.com/Platti to get 15% off your first purchase. That's BEIS travel.com/Platti. But without further ado, let's get back into the video. All right, so the first Mandela effect is one I keep forgetting to talk about. Literally, I have been sent this so many times and I just keep forgetting. The word judgmental. I would say judgmental is spelled like this. This looks right to me. This feels right. That's just what I feel. However, judgmental has always been spelled like this. And I do believe that's a Mandela effect. I really do. Judgmental with like no E. Why? Why? I don't know. But you guys believe that one too, so whatever. So the next Mandela effect is about the Disney movie Pocahontas. I always remember Pocahontas having brown eyebrows that matched her hair, but she has always had red eyebrows, and I just feel like I have never in my life noticed this. I would love to know if you have, because maybe it's just something I didn't notice, but I've seen it a lot on TikTok and on other platforms of people, you know, posting about this Mandela effect, so I know it's not just me, but I would like to hear what you guys remember because why? Like, I just feel like her eyebrows would match her hair. That's just what makes sense to me. Okay, this next Mandela effect could literally be just me. I don't know, but it really upset me on a personal level. I was in the car listening to California Girls by Katy Perry. I don't know why, but I was. And I always thought that there was a part of the song that goes, Snoop Doggy Dogg on the radio. Uh-oh. But it's Snoop Doggy Dogg on the stereo? Now they both kind of sound right to me, so please let me know. But I remember when I was listening to it in the car, I like pulled over. As soon as I stopped driving, I like wrote this down because it sounded so weird to me. Obviously I can't play the actual music in here, but let me know if you guys remember them saying Snoop Doggy Dogg on the radio. instead of stereo. Like, why would they say stereo? It's like legit 2010 that this song came out. Why are they saying stereo? But again, let me know what you guys remember, because this one I maybe have made up, so I don't know.
Can I say hi?
Okay.
Hi.
Then I cut that out.
Why?
What?
You can write featuring Al Mills.
Oh my god. Alright, so the next Mandela effect that I want to talk about, something that one of you guys sent to me, and it is the pumpkin pie emoji, and I swear that the pumpkin pie emoji existed. I swear it was like a little slice of pie with a little dollop of whipped cream on it. I can see it so vividly. This bitch has never existed. You guys know emoji Mandela effects are kind of my faves lately, especially just because I feel like we all remember them. We can all see them in our freaking heads, and they just never existed. I feel that way as well about the gingerbread man emoji. I swear there was a little gingerbread man emoji, and honestly the fact that there isn't is kind of Grinch vibes to me, and I feel like there should be. I also could swear that there's a seahorse emoji that's like orange and little, and that has never existed. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? So because I like the emoji Mandela effect so much, if you guys have any that you remember, please let me know. I like learning about these because I agree most of the time that I remember them so vividly. The next Mandela effect I want to talk about has to do with driving a vehicle. I always remember the little side mirrors that I always remember it saying objects may be closer than they appear. However, it has never said may be closer than they appear. It says objects are closer than they appear, which personally there is just no fucking way that it said that. There's no way, especially because as a kid, and I feel like we all did this, we used to stare out the window like we were in a music video while we were driving on like a family road trip. And I just like really remember being quite observant as a child and really looking at every like detail of the car. I remember literally staring, this is so weird, but like at the stickers on like my parents' cars, whatever they were, like that would say like the VIN numbers and like shit like that. Like I would stare at all of the stickers on the car because I would be bored as fuck. Driving in the car, and I went on a lot of road trips, and I swear that the mirror said objects may be closer than they appear. I just feel like there's no way any person on this planet disagrees with that. There's just no way. It's maybe. Tell me I'm wrong. You can't. Okay, the next Mandela effect drove me a little bit crazy. So Bambi is a Disney movie, as y'all know, and I always remember within the first 5 or so minutes, like 5 to 10 minutes, was when Bambi's mom died. I remember it being in the very beginning of the movie. However, it does not happen until 41 minutes into the movie. This is so insane. When I saw this on TikTok, you guys, I was like, what? Because I feel like it's the whole point of the movie is that the mom died in the very beginning. In fact, I would have like gone so far to say it was like literally the first 5 minutes. 10 minutes is even stretching it. But please let me know what you guys remember, because I also wasn't like a huge Bambi fan as a kid. I just didn't care. If it didn't have like a princess in it, I didn't want to watch it. Would love to know if you're like a hardcore Bambi fan, what you remember, because people in the comments of this TikTok were freaking out, and I agree. Like I would 100% be like, yeah, Bambi's mom died in the beginning of the movie, but that's almost towards the end of the movie. 41 minutes in is pretty late in the game, if you ask me, and I personally disagree. The next Mandela effect I want to talk about is the Eagles. The band The Eagles has one of my favorite Christmas songs ever, which is Please Come Home for Christmas. And I love this song. I've been listening to it for so long, and I always vividly remember it saying, Please Come Home for Christmas by, and then at the bottom, The Eagles. The Eagles. However, it's just always been Eagles. The band is not called The Eagles. It's just called Eagles. I have never heard this in my life. I will say, I think The Eagles is a band that's like for an older generation than me. So if you're older than me, I would like to know what you remember. But the only song that I know from them, or like actively listen to from them, is Please Come Home for Christmas. But I still swear it was The Eagles on Spotify. Like that actually drives me nuts. It was never just Eagles. The Eagles. Why would the band just be called Eagles? Now the word Eagles just sounds so weird and so stupid to me, so I actually can't keep talking about this, but I would love to hear what you remember. Like I said, especially if you're older than me and that was like maybe your fave band or just that generation of bands was for you, because like I said, I only know their one song. It is a really great Christmas song though, and really emo and sad and cute. Please let me know what you guys remember. Next Mandela effect has to do with Humpty Dumpty. Everyone knows the story of Humpty Dumpty. It's an egg who sits on a wall and falls and cracks. Nowhere in the original story text is it mentioned that Humpty Dumpty is an egg. Like, where did we all just get that from? I don't understand, I don't like it, and I'm just concerned overall because I feel like Humpty Dumpty, I just remember them saying it was an egg or something more like relevant to being an egg. He's not even an egg. I mean, I guess he can be, but he also could just be a man or a person. I don't know. Who? Let me know what you guys remember. All right, the next Mandela effect has to do with the thinker statue, and it's not the original Mandela effect, which is like, if you remember it being like this or like this. The issue is that I remember the thinker having a closed fist like this, but he has like an open fist like that. Like his hand is open. I swear it was like this. It was very much like a closed fist on his chin. I know that there was some debate, but I swear that's a flip-flop because a lot of people, I guess, remember it being like this on his forehead. I feel like you don't think like this. You do think like this. You put your hand on your chin. Not like an open palm. That's so weird. Let me know what you guys remember because when I saw this, it freaked me out a lot. Thinker statue, this versus this was a very popular Mandela effect, but no one was talking about like closed fist versus like open fist. Why is his fist open? Relax, right? Like this just feels so much more natural than to be like that. Please tell me you guys remember the same as me because otherwise I'll freak out. The next Mandela effect actually made me feel like I was crazy. This could be a fault of the American school system for sure, but I don't know. I'm like confused about it. But anyway, I saw a TikTok of this person claiming that they remember learning as a kid that bears and other animals that go into hibernation eat all of this food and then hibernate for the entire winter. Like they go in and sleep for the whole winter. Like that was just what we learned. However, this is not true at all, pretty much. Like they don't hibernate the whole winter. They don't hide away the whole time. They come in and out of hibernation throughout the winter. I legit thought they were sleeping the whole time and that they ate like a ton of food so that they like wouldn't have to wake up to eat. Did anyone else feel like they were taught this? I don't even feel like I know I was taught this. Like were we just all misunderstanding as children how it worked? Because I feel like there's just no way that we could all misunderstand that. So I would love to hear your guys' opinions on this. And if you remember learning about hibernation like the same way that I do, which is that bears legit eat so much food, you know, the fall time, hibernate and sleep the entire winter, and then they come out of the spring and they're like, hey, and like they get like super fat before the winter so that they cannot wake up to eat. Absolutely not even what happens. And I'm overall just really confused because why was this ever a thing? I don't know. I don't know like why we would all think this. Hibernation is like they are awake and in a reduced metabolic state because lowering their bodily functions so that they can preserve energy, but they're not actually sleeping the whole time. Let me know what you remember though. The last Mandela effect that I want to talk about legit ruined my day today. It is all about Taylor Swift. I have been a Swiftie for as long as I can remember. Like honestly, I remember when our song came out, I thought it was a church song at first, but when I realized it wasn't, I was down. And I love Taylor Swift. I really, really do. One of my favorite Taylor Swift songs of all time is Speak Now. I'm an unrequited love kind of bitch, so I always assumed I would have to stop a wedding. I don't know, it was like a dream. I was like, oh my gosh, could you imagine? They get married and I have to stop a wedding? Like literally who? Who bitch, who? Speak Now is one of my favorite songs and I vividly remember watching the music video. I can picture it so perfectly in my head. Taylor Swift stopping the wedding. I remember vividly as well. It's like there's a lyric that wearing a gown shaped like a pastry and I always wondered what that meant. And then when the music video came out, I like could see it vividly, but Speak Now has never had a music video. I just so vividly disagree with this, and a lot of people are saying that you're mixing it up with the scene in New Girl where Taylor Swift stops CeCe and Shivring's wedding, but there's just no way because I didn't watch New Girl until like 2018. I've been watching Taylor Swift music videos since like 2007, so I definitely remember Speak Now having a music video. I could swear it. I could see it in my fucking head. And everyone in the comments of these TikToks have been agreeing and saying that they can picture it so vividly, and there's just no evidence, and it has never existed. No Speak Now music video. And honestly, I hope we get one with Speak Now Taylor's version, because I feel like I need it. I feel like I can even picture the church and like the part where she like runs out, they like run out together in the back. Like meet me at church at the back door. Oh my god, like I can see it so well in my head. I don't know if we were just super imaginative as kids, but it gives the same vibe as the Avril Lavigne Skater Boy music video, and us all being able to picture the part she's feeding the baby, she's all alone, and it's like that girl in like a pink, I swear, spaghetti strap top with like a white shirt underneath it, feeding a baby. Swear that happened. Not in the music video at all. It's just one of those things where it's like, were we just super imaginative? Like, yeah, we're kids, but also why do we all have the same imagination? That is it for today's video. If you guys liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below any Mandela effects that you have, you want me to talk about. I would love to know. If you have personal Mandela effects as well, leave them in the comments, because I love to read those. I think they're super interesting. So let me know. But that is it. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram, and subscribe for new videos every week. And I will see you guys later. Bye.